Hi and welcome. I'm trying to learn math. Today, factors. And after we've done that, we're going to do wrist training. And if you participate in the wrist training, that's at your own risk. Factors. Factors are whole numbers that divide exactly into another number. For example, the factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20. To find all the factors of a number, start by 1 and divide by each whole number in turn. Factors can be split up into factor pairs. For example, for the factors of 20, 1 times 20 equals 20, 2 times 10 equals 10, and 4 times 5 equals 20. Now I understand what you mean, but I didn't really understand it all. Now what is the factor? Factors are whole numbers that divide exactly into another number. That's it, and I'm not completely sure if I mean the thing I mean. For example, the factors of 20, yes, the factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. Now the way I interpret the first sentence is that the factors are the whole numbers that divide then into the whole number. So the 20 would be the factor, but it is, as I think, of 20 the factors are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20, as we said in the second sentence. It's more clear. But I want to know if I read the sentence wrong. Or factors are whole numbers that divide exactly into another number. I interpret the sentence the other way around. For example, the factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. And they mean that 20 is divisible by 20. And also by 10. And that 10 is the whole number. The 19, for example, would be not divisible by 10. 19 divided by 10 is not completely 2, because it would be 20, and also not 1, so it can be divided only by 1.9. And that means 20 can be divided good by 5 into 4, so 5, 5 and 5 are 20, but not by 6. 3 times 6 would be 18, and 4 times 6 would be 24. You need to have 3.3 times 6 to have 20. But 3.3 is not a whole number. A whole number would be 3 or 4. Everything between is not a whole number. That means the 3 is not a factor of a 20. For example, the factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, the 3 skip, the 5 and the 10 and the 20. To find all the factors of a number, start at 1 and divide by each whole number in turn. It's not a really practical way by all numbers. Factors can be split up into factor pairs. Now don't understand that part. They can be split up into factor pairs. For example, for the factors of 20, so 1 times 20 equals 20, and 2 times 10 equals 20, and 4 times... I don't understand the thing with pair. Factors can be split up into factor pairs. I'm not sure that I don't understand it. They mean something with the 1 and the 20. These are the two listed on the outside. 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20. 1 and 20, and also 2 and 10. These are the two closer. And 4 and 5. Would it work? Let's say for the 10. 1 and 10. How do we do it? Because we turn it around? If the 1 works, the 10 works. And the 2 works also together with 5, so the 5 works with the 2. And what is it? It are these 4. Okay, let's try it for 16. The 1 and the 16, obviously. So 1 and 16 can be write down. When the 2 works together with the 8, we can write down 2 and 8. We cannot write down 3. We can write down 4 and 4, and that is it. Okay, we have found 3. Let's do it for 24. 24. We're having the 1 and the 24, and we're having the 2 and the 12. So we can write 1 and 24 and 2 and 12. We can do 3 and 8, so we can write down 3 and 8, and we can do 4 and 6. We can write down 4 and 6. It works 6 times 4, 24, or 4 times 6 is 24. 5 doesn't work, and 6 that we already have. That's actually awesome. Okay, we understood what is written here. I'm not really able to say what knowledges we have from it, because we're ideas, but every time we find something out during this reading here, we're gonna look if we can make a presentation about it and explain it when in our own words in a separate video. Now I'm a bit, I don't know what it's called, dead by this discovery, this vector pairs, so they can't decide if we're gonna make a presentation or whatever. We will do now what are we doing? We haven't done it yet, so we're gonna do now the Wristtraining. So if you're here for math, but probably vectors for presentation, I don't know what we're gonna do. If you're here for math, you can go directly to the next video. We will do now. I know what we do. We're doing ECU training. We don't do Wristtraining, but announce Wristtraining. So here's Wristtraining. We're doing Wristtraining. We're having the arms next to us, the hands on the fists, and we're doing the spotlight. We're bringing the fists down and up, and again down and up, down. And we're having 3 rules. The first rule is that we're stopping immediately as soon as there's pain. And the second exercise, hands from the fists to the inside the flashlight and to the outside. The second rule is that we're going only as far as we can go with a little bit of effort. And the third rule is that we're not overdoing it. You just want to strengthen, not to exhaust. It was the last time, and now we're doing the magician, flat hands, and then to the inside. Okay, factors. Factors are the whole numbers in which a number can be divided. So a given number like 13 could be peacefully divided to 6 people, and each person would get 5 pieces. So 6 would be one factor of 30. And also 6 times 5, the other one, with which it belongs together, that are 2 of the factor pairs, 5 and 6. And now flattens the pancake flipper and open and down again. And also 1 and 30 would be possible, and 2 and 50. We could split 30 pieces to 2 people and give them all 15, or we can give it to 15 people and give them all exactly 2 whole numbers. We're going to do it to 3 people and then to 10, and the factor pairs are 3 and 10. We cannot give it to 4. We can give it to 5 and 6, and it is it. 6 will be the next one, and we have it already by the factor pairs from the top of the countdown. Next exercise, materials in the morning. Flat hands out and bring the flat hands down. And up. And the last time down. And up. And to the next exercise. Last exercise. The crab anxious to a fever. Next to us, hand form to a fist, we're bringing this fist down, and we're pressing a bit against it. And we're going from the outside. And we're pressing a bit from the top. And from the bottom. Out to the other side, hand form to a fist, we bring it down, and we're pressing a bit against it. Pulling a bit. Press a bit from the top. pinch forward button. And that was the wrist training. I thank you very much, and next time.